All right, how's it going, everyone? We are out prospecting today, and we're kind of doing a continuation of some exploration near a new shaft that we found. So we're out prospecting and seeing what we can find. First thing we came across on the way is a giant float boulder with chalcopyrite mineralization. So we're going to take a chip sample off this, and we're going to send this in for some ICP testing, fire safe for gold. So it looks like there's a little bit of pyrite in there as well, coarse and fine grained. That's what you got inside. A lot of coarse grained pyrite, minor chalcopyrite. So we got our first sample here. Let's see what else we can find today. So what you have here is just a big, huge boulder of quartz, float boulder. It's made its way to here from somewhere, probably up above a bit. Looks like it's pretty barren, so we'll keep looking. So we have another quartz vein here. Continues down there a bit, but it's also barren. Over here you have a little bit more oxidized rock and an oxidized quartz vein. So we'll hammer away at this oxidized material here, see if there's anything good. So there's a load of quartz on this property, but few are mineralized. Then you have a ton of sulfide veins, gold, silver, copper, lead, zinc. So we broke a chunk off here. Your mineral is actually in contact with your quartz vein right here in your host rock. You can see minor amounts of coarse grained pyrite. Your quartz vein is not mineralized whatsoever. So let's keep going. Alrighty, so we have a old prospector's pit here we're checking out. The fact that we found this confirms our 8-year-long theory of not being able to find one of the shafts. So the map that Canadian Oil and Gas did in the 1950s is 1,600 feet off of where it's supposed to be. You can see malachite nazarite staining, and you have a quartz vein here. So we're going to hammer away at this a little bit and see if there's any samples here. So we have the vein here, or at least one of them. I can see what would appear to be high-grade mineral. Obviously it's not substantial enough in that amount, but nonetheless it's worth taking a sample. So we pulled one off here. And we have a few more that we pulled off here. can see the metal on them. That's chalcopyrite and minor amounts of pyrite. So we'll send this in for analysis. This will probably be our second sample. We're going to chip away a little bit more and see if we can get more off here, and then check out the other quartz vein to my left. You can see your blue staining. That's your azurite, and your green is your malachite. So you can see all the malachite staining there. Pulling a bit more off this upper area, you can see how wide this quartz vein is. It's about 1.5 meters wide. And as we go deeper and deeper, see a little bit more mineralization and a little bit more malachite and azurite staining. Over here you have a separate quartz vein which has little blebs of chalcopyrite. So we're going to get a sample of that as well. So we broke a little bit more of this small quartz vein off. You can see not that great, but mineral, still mineral, small amounts. So as you go in a little bit more in that smaller vein, mineralization gets a bit better. So we'll send this in with the sample as well. So this is the old prospector's pit. Let's go check out the quartz vein to the left, the secondary one. So you can see the entire top right there is all quartz, and so is this. Weakly mineralized. I don't see too much in the way of anything worth sampling, but we did find a float sample down here. We'll take a quick look at that. Alright, so here's some of the samples. Again, these are primarily quartz, but it all depends on how decent the grade of chalcopyrite is. If there's anything else in there like gold, you can see you have some small terminated quartz crystals there. So these are just kind of random samples we chipped off the rock. Weren't too particular about getting the best one because we just want to see an average grade. So that's all for this sample, and that's all for this video. We're going to go take a look at a shaft now that we found the other day. So we'll put that in the next video. Stay tuned for that. We'll see you guys there.